What's up, everybody? Give it a couple seconds to pop up on screen there. So, I saw a couple of you in chat saying that it was lagging, and then the rest of you were like, nah, it's not. Yo, Ender, what's up, dude? Good to see you, brother. Also, it's good to see that YouTube's, like, unban thing worked. So, how's it going, Ender? What's up, man? Oh, nice, CJO. CJO HWZ. Nice, dude. Let's go, man. That's awesome. What's up, Crazy Summer? All right. So how's the stream looking, guys? Is it looking nice and smooth? No lag or anything, hopefully. Livia, thank you so much for the super chat. Really appreciate it.
Oh my gosh.
Love your YouTube channel. Love your YouTube channel. Appreciate it, Livia. Thank you so much. Hope you're doing great. Hope you're doing amazing. Doing super well. Hold on. I gotta get my counter up for bears. Let's see. Black bear. There we go. So we're 770 kills into the black bear grind. Let's hope we end it today, man. Let's hope we end it today. Oh, I just reset the time, so I probably need to main menu so they'll actually show up. Hope everybody's doing good, though. I'm doing great, Jets Gaming. Decided to get back on the game after a while. I got an albino plains bison, a cinnamon bear, and a diamond mallard. Let's go, Jags. That's awesome. Congrats, man. Congrats. Yeah, don't worry, guys. I will be gifting a couple of memberships on YouTube as well as a sub on Twitch.
Oh my God.
Because I did promise it in today's video. I promised you guys I would. So, Tissy, thank you so much for the super chat. Hopefully I said your name correctly. Will there be... Holy. Will there be a new reserve in December? Maybe. It's very 50-50, kind of iffy at the moment. Like, we don't really know what they plan to do. Because we did not get one last year. But then in previous years, we have got them. So... it's really hard to say, man. I don't know. We can hope so. Hold on, let me actually set up a goal over on YouTube so that you guys can work towards doing some other stuff with the super chats than just supporting the stream. You know, add some little bonuses. There we go. Boom. So, Tapehead, thank you for the tier 1 sub. 6 months in advance on Twitch. Holy. Oh my gosh, y'all are going crazy. Going wild, man. But yeah, thank you so much, Tapehead, for the 6 months in advance as a tier 1 sub. That is super generous. And thank you to Agent Hunter for subbing at tier 1 as well over on Twitch. Much appreciated. How do you sign up for the membership? Oh, are you talking about how do you buy a membership in, like, on YouTube for the channel? Or are you asking how you get a chance to get the free one that I'm going to be giving out? The free ones are completely random. If you're talking about, like, buying your own membership on the channel, you do that via the, like, money sign at the bottom of the chat. That is how that's done. The free one? Okay, yeah, for the free one, it's just random. Whoever gets them will end up getting them. You can't actually choose on YouTube. It just goes to random people. King Vey, what's up? How you doing? Thank you so much, Monkey Man. Appreciate it. Holy crap. Dude, what is... wait, what is that new, like, I've never seen that on Twitch. I've never seen that, like, colorful message you just did, Agent Hunter. That's super cool. Is that, like, a new thing for when you've just subbed? Maybe? That looks super sick. Well, thank you for popping over to the Twitch, man. Appreciate it. Hope you're having a good day, Agent Hunter. I've never seen that. That's a cool... that must be like the first message after you sub pops up like that or something. That's sick. That's super sick. Yeah, Koopler, of course I remember you. You were a regular for quite a while. Razul, what's up? I'm not sure, man. I'm not sure when I'll post a short showing all my settings. I need to remember it. It's for 20 bits. Oh, got you. Okay, well, thank you for that, dude. I don't know why it didn't pop up as bits then. But thank you. Appreciate it. Is there a lot of ads on Twitch? I don't do mid-roll ads on Twitch. The only ad you'll get when joining my Twitch is the one when you first join. When you first join, it'll play an ad or two, and then after that, it should be good. Yeah, for real, Ender, for real. For a while, it was a little bit less than normal because of the lack of, like, crazy updates for a while.
Oh my gosh.
Cotw, thank you so much for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Love the content, Crow. I assume that's a typo. Gotung for support, bro. Well, appreciate it, dude, regardless. Thank you. Super, super generous. Got a bunch of freaking legends in here. Oh, dude, we're close to a hype train on Twitch, I just realized. Holy crap. Y'all are popping off, and we just started the stream, man. Jeez. Both YouTube and Twitch just popping off, and we just started. Most fun, great one to grind for. See, that is going to greatly depend on what animal you like the most and which one you find the most fun. It kind of differs a lot from one person to another. Like, my personal favorite is whitetail deer, with, like,
Oh my God.
red deer and black bear being, like, second and third. Caleb, thank you so much for the super chat. Really appreciate it, dude. I Crow want to help for the goal on YouTube. Let's go, dude. Let's go. If we hit that goal, I'll give another extra membership away. Let's freaking go, dude. What's up, A-Top? Having trouble getting my bears swapped? Any stuff I can try to help? To be honest with the swapping bears, it's kind of just luck. You kind of just got to hope that luck is on your side, you know? Sometimes it works good, other times it doesn't. Cotw, thank you so much for the super chat again. Sorry, I meant to say gifting for support. Oh, got you. Well, thank you so much, dude. I really appreciate that regardless. That's super awesome. Thank you for the support here on the stream. Without you guys, this wouldn't be possible, so thank you. What's up, Leland? How's it going? Yeah, Great One grinds can be a little bit tough to get started. There's lots of guys, thankfully, on YouTube and just on the internet in general, though, so with a little bit of research, you should have all the tools you need to start a grind. I've even got some guides and stuff here on the channel. Okay, there's a 5 right there. Let's smoke him. Absolutely wrecked, bro. Wrecked. They should add a Great One elk. I agree. 100% I agree. What lakes do you have big bears jumping to the most? So, out of this top left, the only lakes I ever have them jump to is they sometimes go to this one. And occasionally this one, which is why this is in my rotation. They primarily stay these 4, but this one and this one get them 2, just not as often. Most difficult part of a Great One grind for me is staying on the grind. Yeah, that can be tough for sure. That can definitely be tough. I know quite a few people that have trouble with staying interested for more than like a few hundred kills or a couple thousand. Do I have female bears in the top left 4? No, I don't. I've got all of them to move to the surrounding lakes. I have a bunch of them up here, and then I got some right here, and then the rest are at other lakes. These 4 have no females. Now, part of that is luck of the draw. Like, the more females you have there when you start, the harder it's going to be to get them all to move. But usually you can get most of them. How do you get them to move? You just shoot males from different areas, shoot the females from there, and then hope they swap positions. That's pretty much all there is to it. Like, if I want to get these top 4 lakes to be male only, I'll shoot all the females here when I'm doing my rotations, and, you know, shoot some males in other areas to try and get them to swap. Caleb, thank you so much for the super chat. You have 90 Great Ones right now? I do. I've only got 88 on the counter, but because we have not killed the red deer or the whitetail that's on the map, I haven't added them to the counter. So yeah, we've got 90 in total. 90 Great Ones in total, but 2 of them are not yet on the counter. What's the best map for moose Great One grinding? My personal favorite is Leighton Lakes, but Revontuli and Medved are also solid options. But I personally would recommend Leighton as it's probably the easiest to find all of your zones And if you're herd managing, it's definitely the easiest to herd manage. Leland, thank you so much for becoming a member. Really appreciate it. Enjoy all of the perks that come with that. The emotes, extra Discord channels, scrapped uploads on the channel, early access to certain videos, and all the other cool stuff. Thank you very much. There's a bear. And a bear. 2 Barrios. And a bear. And a bear. 4 bears. Wow, bears everywhere. The bears are everywhere. What's up, Cayman? How's it going? Holy crap, guys. Y'all are going wild today. So many people in chat already, and we just started. This is insanity. Okay, we got all 4, I think. I think we're good. Holy crap. What whitetail rack did I get? You'll see it in the video that I posted earlier today. I'm looking outdoors. But if you haven't already seen it and you want to know, it was a drop tine rack, which is definitely one of the best ones it could have been. Like, if I'm not going to get a typical rack still, I'd prefer to get drop tine racks over the other ones, because the drop tine rack just looks so good. Such a clean antler. Such clean antlers. I mean, gosh, I can't speak, but we all know that. What's up, Justin? How's it going? Hey, Michael. Appreciate that, Just How. Appreciate that. First content creator I ever watched and got me into the game, so thanks. Hey, no problem, Leland. Just happy to help. Happy to show the world this amazing game.
Oh my God.
Leland with the super chat. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Yeah, it's really good, Dumbfish. It's such a good rack. I love the freaking drop tine rack. It's just beautiful. What is the goal? So the goal is just 5 super chats of the like 199 tier or higher. And whenever that's completed, I will give away a gifted membership. Holy crap. Agent Hunter, thank you for the 200 bits over on Twitch. Really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh crap, I forgot to put my Twitch stuff on screen. Oh, wrong one. Wrong Twitch one. Where is it? Here it is. That should be it. Boom, there we go. Oh man, I was doing a YouTube only stream last week and I forgot to swap that out. Dalton, thank you for the super chat. Anybody say links? Of course, definitely. Yeah, we definitely said links. Definitely. 100%. You know, Link's great one would be interesting. It'd be really interesting. Livia, thank you for the super chat as well. How do I become a member? I don't know what it's called. So you become a member by clicking that, like, the same, like, $sign that you would click to do a super chat. If you click that same one, you can do, like, membership. Like, I'm doing my member milestone chat right now. Boom. But yeah, it's just like to the right of like the emote icon. Same one that you would click to do a super chat. Well, guys, we hit the goal. We hit the goal already, which means I'm giving another membership away. Holy crap. So as per usual, the next one is going to go up in difficulty. But I think it's time that I gift one of the memberships. I'm going to gift a membership on YouTube and then a sub on Twitch. In fact, I'm actually going to do 2 on YouTube because of the ones I said I would do in the video today. Congrats to Diamondback for getting that gifted. Let's go, Diamondback. Let's go. What about a Great One Turkey? That'd be sick. I would not mind that. Who's going to get the other gifted? The other one goes to... It'll pop up. Poisoned Soul got that one. Let's go. Now, let's do the one on Twitch real quickly. I got to pop up my actual channel on Twitch, so you guys are going to hear that in the background probably. Oh, never mind. It's auto-muted. We're good. Time to gift a sub on Twitch. Boom. That should be going through now. Okay. Congrats to Old man Rip for getting that gifted. Let's go. All right, guys. Let's get back to the bear smoking. Let's smoke them bears. How do you win memberships? Whenever we complete a goal, whenever we complete one of the super chat goals at the top of the chat, I gift a membership. And then I also have one more extra membership I'm giving later in this stream for the video that I uploaded today. In that video, I said that I would give a couple in this stream. So I've got at least one more membership to gift to you guys, which means one more sub on Twitch as well. And then at that point, it's all going to come down to how many goals we complete. If we complete more goals, more gifteds will be given. Yo, what's up, AEW? How's it going? Hey, Willow, how's it going? What's up, Monkey? Metal Man in the building. Oh my gosh. Everybody's here, dude. Sup, ZSM. Hey, Hostetler. How you doing? I watch you all the time. Any tips for killing the animals? I mean, the best tip I can give to kill more animals, because I assume that's what you were saying is like kill more animals. Biggest tip I can give you, man. Hunt near water. Hunt drink zones of animals. It's going to be a lot easier to find them, and they'll be more likely in the like wide open areas, so they're easier to shoot, easier to see. That's what I recommend. Do you know why it's lagging so much? It's not lagging for me. How does the stream look, chat? Does it look clean? Does it look smooth? Because if it's only one person lagging, if it's only you lagging, Sham, then it might be your internet, or possibly whatever you're watching it on might be lagging a little bit. I'm not sure. Yeah, because it seems like everybody else is saying it's looking smooth. So yeah, I'd say it might be your internet, Sham, or possibly the device you're watching on. Logan, thank you so much for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Sometimes I cry in the shower. Don't we all, man? We've all been there at least once. But hey, you don't have to cry at the stream. We're here to have a good time, so hopefully it makes your day better, man. What's my favorite great one? Definitely the moose. The moose is beautiful.
Oh, yes, oh my gosh.
Nice, Dave. Glad it's looking good for you. Nah, knew it, Chaz. Knew it. Freaking Chaz.
Yes, oh my gosh.
Leland, thank you so much for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Hope you're doing great as always. Got so many legends in the chat today. Clean just like Metal Man. What's up, G-Man? What's up, G-Man? Hey, to go, how's it going? Appreciate that, man. Yeah, the moose are amazing. I love them. Doing a speedrun back to level 0 in speedrunning to get the great one, fallow deer. Any tips or recommendations? I actually have an entire series where I did great one before level 60. And I hunted fallow deer. So I'd probably check out that series I did. Because, I mean, if you're basically doing the same thing, that you could probably get quite a few tips from that, you know? Whoa, dude, those effects are so cool on the Twitch chats. It's so sick. That is so sick, bruh. I love that. What's my favorite free game other than Call of the Wild? I mean, Call of the Wild's not free, so... But in terms of free games, what is my favorite? I don't know, man. I don't play a lot of free games. Most of the games I play are paid games. I'm sure there's probably some where if I thought hard enough, I could figure it out. Chat, I'm not missing these shots. I'm giving it a fighting chance. I'm giving it a fighting chance. That's all, I promise. I could have killed it first shot if I wanted to. Mm-hmm. Yep. Should I start streaming my Great One grind? So interested in this game now because I got my first Great One Whitetail. Typical rack, not to brag, but I want to entertain other players and better help them to understand HM. You know what I always say? If you even have like the slightest feeling of should I do this in terms of like content creation, try it. You have absolutely nothing to lose. If all else fails and you don't like it, I mean, you can always stop. It's a lot of fun, though. Poison Soul, thank you for the super chat. Thank you. I've been watching you for 6 months now. Let's go, dude. Let's go. Love to see it. Thank you so much for the super chat. And Brody, thank you for the super chat as well. What's my favorite animal? Ooh, my favorite animal. There's so many that I really love. I'd say the tigers are probably my favorite animal in the whole game. Yeah, definitely tigers. Tigers and snow leopards are a couple of my favorites in the entire game. If we're just limiting it down to like great one species, whitetail, moose, like there's so many good ones, man. So many I have a ton of fun. It's hard for me to choose. But if we're just talking overall in the entire game, tigers got to take the cake. What if he meant IRL? True. Could have meant IRL. If we're talking IRL, for a pet, cats. For non-pet animals, I mean, red deer are just so beautiful. But again, there's like so many different things. I mean, chickens are pretty cool. I grew up with like having a ton of chickens around, and we'd end up turning a lot of them into pets, you know, like getting them to sit on our arms and stuff and not like run away and stuff. Chickens are pretty cool. Look at that, a mythical. Logan, thank you so much for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Are hot dogs a sandwich? See, now that's one of the real questions right there. Is a hot dog a sandwich? I mean, it's a piece of meat with some ketchup and mustard and a bun, which is, you know, bread. So, I mean, it's practically like an elongated hamburger.
Oh my gosh.
Guys, if I ever say anything like that again, please just end my career as a streamer, because oh gosh, that was elongated hamburger. My gosh. What am I saying, bro? Brody, thank you for the super chat. Appreciate it, man. Imagine a crow IRL hunt. Maybe one of these days. I've said before, it's a possibility. Just, you know, hard to say when it'll happen. You also have chickens? Let's go, Hunter. You killed 8 mythical Cape buffalo. It was a gold. Was not very happy. Hey, that's how the 8s usually are, though. I've never seen an 8 make diamond. Personally, at least. What do I hunt IRL? I've hunted for blacktail deer, Roosevelt elk, and just like random small game here and there. Never really had any luck with the deer or elk, sadly, but a lot of that was because I got into hunting at a bad time where not many people were bringing home bucks. How to get more diamonds? There's a lot of ways. One is just experience in the game. The more you know about the hot spots, the need zones for every animal, and stuff like that, the easier it will obviously be to find lots of animals, making it easier to find diamonds. Alternatively, you can also do herd management, which is just shooting the big bucks and leaving the small ones. That's what I do, and it causes so many more diamonds to spawn. There's quite a few different ways. You can also do multiplayer hopping, which is essentially you go to all the hotspots in random multiplayer sessions and just you check the hotspots. If there's nothing there, you leave, join another server, and check the hotspots again. Huntum, thank you so much for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Welcome back. Oh, nice, Riley. Nice. Love to see it. Yes, Levi, I can see your messages, but there's 300 plus people in here, so if I miss some of your messages and don't respond, it's nothing personal. Travis, thank you so much for the 23 months as a member. Let's freaking go, dude. That is a long time. Whoa. We got a very loud female bear right there. Okay, I don't see anything else that we can shoot here. Yeah, I think we're going to go down here now. There's nothing there. Yeah, scramble egg. I mean, we're trying to get great ones, super rares, any of that good stuff that'll show up. Primarily the great one, though, because I'm trying to get 3 different great ones on 3 different maps and then shoot them all in consecutive order. So there'll be 3 of them in a row in the codex. That is what I'm currently trying to do. We've already got the whitetail on Layton, and we've got the red deer on Tiabaroa, so I'm just trying to get a bear here on Silver Ridge. Oh, that's a 3. Okay, that's our little 3 that we leave here. Respawns are getting a little finicky. Not good, man. Oh, well. Is the Great One Bear pretty difficult? It can be, for sure. It's very difficult to understand how the bears tend to be with respawns and stuff like that. But once you kind of have hunted them for a little bit, they become a lot easier to understand and therefore become easier to hunt. What would be your reaction once you get 100 great ones? Because I don't think it's that far away from now. I mean, I'd be excited, obviously. I'd be quite happy. Because that's a big milestone. For sure. Do you know how long your stream's going to be? Probably 2 hours. Maybe 3 hours at the most. Maybe Faded. I mean, I'm kind of working my way up, right? Like, I don't want to immediately get like 10 different great ones on, 10 different maps or something. Because at that point, what could I do to beat that? Like, I did my video already, 2 great ones on the same map, back to back, 2 different species, And so now I'm trying to do 3 different species on 3 different maps. Then we'll do 4 on 4 different, then 5, then 6, Got to work our way up so we don't immediately do the best thing we could. Insane how the Arzina kills black bears instantly with a simple double lung. I know, right? It's such a good gun. Is the Great One Bear worth it? If you think it's a pretty great one and you want one, then it's worth it. That's the way I see it. Only you can decide whether it's worth it to you. Nice, Dalton. What are good bear spots on SRP? The top left is the best, but they can be across the entire map. There's barely any lakes on the whole map that don't have bears. What's the sub goal? To be honest, I don't have a sub goal going on Twitch. The goal we have is on YouTube at the moment, and it's a super chat goal. It's currently at 6 of 10, which means we're 4 off of another gifted membership and gifted sub. Cabled cream, black bear are so pretty. They are, for sure. They're beautiful. 4 different species on 2 different maps. Fallow and red on Tay. Moose and whitetail on Layton. That would be kind of sick. I would definitely be down to do that at some point. That would be a very long project, though. Favorite NFL team? The Patriots, but I haven't watched football in 10 years, so that's completely basing it off of 10 years ago. It's been a while since I've watched football. Of any kind, really. Which one do I think, or which one do I like better? The Great One Bear or the Great One Moose? Definitely Moose. The Moose are just so freaking pretty. Like, the bears are awesome too, but the moose are just on a whole nother level, in my opinion. What's my favorite movie? I don't know if I have a favorite movie. I have a lot of movies that I like, but I also have a very, limited, kind of movie that I like. I primarily watch horror movies. I don't really watch too many movies that aren't horror related. I'd say my favorite, though, if I had to pick one, Sinister was a fantastic movie. There's a few others that were really freaking good that I'm just forgetting the names of. All right, you guys are making me have to do it. I got to pop up Hulu on my phone just to see which ones I've saved. Because if I didn't save it, then it's not one of my favorites. If I saved it, then it's one of the ones I really liked. Let's see. Oh, The Curse was a really good movie. No One Will Save You was decent. I kind of liked that one. What else do I got in here? Woman in Black 2 was a good movie. Gaia, oh my gosh, Gaia was one of the best. That movie is insane. That movie is so freaking good. It's essentially like... It's a horror movie where you're literally up against the earth, essentially. Where, like, it's a fungus that, like, takes over and tries to control, like, everybody that gets around its forest or whatever. It's a really good movie. Let's see. Within was kind of cool. It wasn't, like, insane, but it was good. Lights Out was good. The Village was good. Pet Sematary was great. Dark Was the Night was another good movie. There's so many different movies that I liked. Dude, where's my freaking bears? I swear to God, they just don't exist anymore. Something's up with them. Logan, thank you so much for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Do you know the Muffin Man? Oh, definitely. Definitely. What about MLB team? I don't watch baseball. When I used to watch sports, the only sports I really watched was NFL football and college football. That was about it. I didn't really watch any other sports. Just wasn't for me. No, I have not seen War Z. I've heard of it, but I've not seen it. I like the paranormal type of horror movies the most out of all of them. And then anything that's like werewolf related, as long as it's not in a corny way. I'm thinking we may need to do a main menu, because I think the bears are partially just spooked off. Yes, mountain lions do troll quite a bit, Caleb. Do you think it's bad luck to have a 3,000 plus kill grind for fallow? I mean, yeah, it can happen. I've had fallow grinds over 2,000. I've had, you know, at the current moment, I'm on tar grinds that are... I'm on a tar grind that's over 3,000. And I've had another tar grind that was over 3,000 before. Like, you get long grinds from time to time. A lot of it's just luck, man. A lot of it's just luck of the draw. I don't know if I've seen that one, Foxy. I don't know if I've seen that one. Also, how you doing? Oh my gosh. You stupid mountain lions. Oh gosh. Mountain lions ruin everything in the world. In the game and in real life. Okay, so we blasted those mountain lions. Now let's main menu and try that again. So they're not going to be there spooking stuff. Oh gosh. Freaking mountain lions. They are the bane of my existence. How many kills am I on the grind? 794. If you get one more big rack, a whitetail, I'm going to flip out. Dude, I'm happy I didn't get one this time. It's nice we got a drop time rack finally. True, I'm looking outdoors. True. Have flashbacks to the 8,300 kill grind. Is it just that one? Yeah, okay. Boop. Okay, 3 down. Do you have any tips for getting money in Call of the Wild? Yeah, I mean, if you're super early on and you don't know as much about the game, the number one way I would recommend is do the missions and shoot every animal you see along the way. That's a good way to get money early on. If you want to do something a bit more advanced, you can set up all of your tents on different drink zones for one specific species and do a grind, which is what I'm doing right now. Got lots of guides on the channel for that. I'd recommend Red Deer if you want to do something like that. Tiawaroa Red Deer is one of the easiest money makers in the game. Especially if you set up lots of tents and can easily, like, claim them super fast, then you're going to make so much money. Wish they would add big birds like emus or ostriches. That would be sick. I would definitely like that. I already answered you, Caleb. I'm not going to answer again. If you want to hear the answer, go back in the stream like 2 or 3 minutes. Two, three. Okay, we got 3 bears here. What's my favorite map? My favorite is Sunderpatten. It is just an awesome map. Oh, guys, I tried this new hot sauce today. I don't even know if it's technically considered a hot sauce. I think it is, but it's a very, very mild hot sauce. But it's called Tiger Sauce, which, you know, fantastic name. Love it. But, oh my gosh, it is so good. It's a very sweet sauce, like a very sweet hot sauce. It's incredible. Highly recommend that if you ever see it in the store, get it. It goes incredible on nachos. That's all I've tried it on right now is nachos. And it was fantastic. That stuff is fire. Without feeling like you're biting into fire. No, I haven't, Riley. I haven't seen it. Not quite sure what it is. Yeah, Sickly, it's really good. I love it. What's up, Louisiana Hunts? How you doing? Hey, Scarecrow, how are you? Have not been here for a while because of school just started. My Red Deer grind found... Oh, because of school. Just started my Red Deer grind, found an albino. Let's go, Flaming Potato. Let's go. Good to see you back. Glad to hear your grind is going well. I mean, I suppose, Koopler. I mean, you could... The thing is, you could argue that it is still. Because I feel like, you know, a bun is made of bread. So, you could argue that it's a sandwich. I mean, I use a bun for, like, making a chicken sandwich, you know? But it's still called a chicken sandwich. Another 3. Okay. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Another 3? Hold up. Okay, we're going to leave that one, I think. Oh, legendary berry for real. Let's go. That's what we needed to see, guys. That makes old Crow happy. What's the easiest great one to get? Probably fallow deer. Yeah, I'd say fallow's probably still the easiest. But only if you're hunting Tiawaroa. If you're hunting them on any other map, they're not going to be very easy. Beautiful. So I would highly recommend... What the... Wait, where'd you come from, little bro? Where'd this guy come from, man? Just pops up out of nowhere? I mean, I guess I'll take that. Do you think the devs made the right decision on changing the way you hunt tigers? I think they should have left it and learned. I think it's honestly fine the way it is. Before it was a little bit too easy to grind tigers, for sure, in my opinion. Like, they were just so easy before.
Oh my gosh!
And now, like, if you take enough time setting up, you can get into a decent groove. Obviously, you're not going to kill as many as you used to, but I think it's fine the way they changed it to, because they wanted tigers to be a more difficult thing to hunt. They wanted them to be more rare. They wanted, you know, the trophy tigers to be more rare. And when it released, it was just not that. So I think it's fine that they made them tougher. If nothing else, like, it just makes it so it's more exciting when we do get trophy tigers now. Brody, thank you so much for the super chat. Do you think you would enjoy Great One grinding as much without streaming? Oh, definitely not. Like, streaming is a huge part of it for me. If I didn't have you guys to chat with, if I wasn't, like, making content with it, it wouldn't be as fun to me, because a big part of the enjoyment for me is that I'm entertaining. Like, a big part of it for me is that I'm entertaining you guys. That's one of the biggest parts that makes it super exciting and fun to do. Now, obviously, I love the great ones, regardless of whether I was streaming or not, but I definitely wouldn't do it as much if I wasn't making content. Because you guys just make it so much more entertaining. First time watching a Crow stream? Always watch the vids. Let's go, dude. Welcome to the stream. Any good tips for a whitetail grind? Started one and I'm scared to screw it up. Yeah, so the biggest thing I'd say to make sure you don't screw up any of your zones is obviously make sure you don't get too much hunting pressure over them. So try not to get too much hunting pressure. Use blinds and stands whenever you can. And another big thing for whitetail is make sure you leave at least 2 deer in each herd, or else you will not get respawns. Like if you shoot a zone down to only 1, you're not going to get respawns anymore in that zone. So make sure you leave at least 2 deer in the zone. If you're doing herd management, only leave level 1s.
Oh my gosh.
That's like the main tips. Any other tips would be very dependent on whether or not you're herd managing and also what map you're using. I also do have a whitetail guide on the YouTube channel, so if you haven't already, check it out. It might be slightly outdated, but the majority of the info in it should still be accurate. Play, thank you so much for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Thank you so much. What did they change about them? I'm assuming you're talking about the tigers. This was like 3 or 4 updates ago, something like that. They just made it so it takes longer for tigers to respawn. I think when I was doing my tiger grind, it took between like 9 and 12 minutes or something like that to get a tiger respawn. Which isn't too bad if you're hunting more than one area, because, you know, in the time that you're waiting for that one to respawn, you can just go hunt some of the other areas for tigers. And so I didn't have too much issues with it. I was still getting quite a few tiger kills, but definitely nowhere near what it was before they changed it. Yeah, it's awesome, Outdoor Bros. I love Call of the Wild as well. Very fun game, man. Smoked? That's actually kind of crazy how many were there. You think we'll get a great one in 87 seconds? I mean, maybe. Anything's possible. Yeah, we're only 1 super chat off of the goal, which means once we hit that goal, another gifted membership is going out to the chat. And a gifted sub will go out to the Twitch chat as well. Aha. Love to see it. Just started my own channel, but my videos are taking forever to upload. Do you know why? That's going to be based off of your upload speed for your internet. So you're going to have to figure out what your upload speed is. I mean, that's the only thing that's going to affect how long it takes you to upload a video. I mean, obviously the length of the video, how many gigs the video file was, that's also going to factor into it, but your internet speed's going to be the big thing. I love this game because of Crow. Without Crow, I never would have had this much fun on a game. Love to see it, dude. Love to see it. What's the easiest diamond? Scarecrow, I'm going to try and get whatever it is. One of the big ones. Oh, that's a new 4. One of the big ones that a lot of people consider to be like the easiest diamond in the game, or one of the easiest, is the Blue Wildebeest on Virunga Savannah. They are relatively easy to get. What would you say a great one bison would look like? I mean, I imagine they would do similar stuff to what they've done with other great ones. They'd probably give it like really big horns that have like either some cracks in them or different colors, maybe like weird shapes, larger than normal, you know, and then some cool fur types like what we've seen with bears and things like that. Oh yeah, links will not work in chat, Venetrix. In most cases, all you need to do to find your internet speed is just type in speed test on Google, and it'll bring it up. Ookla is a good site to do your speed testing from. And then Google has like a built-in one. Whenever you search it, there should be one just at the top if you type in speed test. And yeah, that'll tell you what your upload and download speed is. It'll measure download first and then upload after. I used to have pretty low upload speed. It was like, I think 35 megabits, which is 3.5 megabytes. And it took me up to an hour plus to upload some videos if they were like 30-minute long videos. Because I do a pretty high bit rate for my recordings. And same with like after I've edited them and exported the video. So I have relatively large file sizes. So it sometimes would take me like an hour to upload a video. And then out of nowhere, Xfinity decided to upgrade their upload speed for everybody, no matter what plan you had. So we went from 35 megabits up to like 350 megabits, which, you know, that's a pretty substantial increase. So now most of my videos, regardless of length, upload in less than 15, maybe 20 minutes at the most. And that's for like the larger, longer videos, which is awesome. But it just goes to show how much your upload speed really affects how quickly you can upload a video, which I guess, you know, it makes sense. Why am I not grinding whitetail? Check out the video from earlier today, Dino, and you will see exactly why. We're getting some low levels here. Oh my, dude, 3 bears here? Crap. Wait, where'd you come from, bro? Wait, dude, there's just bears everywhere. And they're in weird spots, too. What? I screwed up bad, though. I only killed one of them. Where was that 5 coming from? He just showed up out of nowhere. Yo, let's go, football kid. That's awesome. Oh, nice. If for only sports. Nice. I didn't even know that Caitlin was streaming at the moment. What new map should you unlock? I mean, Sunder Patton is incredible. The map that I'm currently on is Silver Ridge Peaks. If I could collab with any Call of the Wild creator, who would it be? Let me think. I'm not gonna count people I've already collabed with. I've already done collabs with people like Rooster and Flinter and Dee Dee and, you know, others like that, Lady Legend. So I'm not gonna count them in this. In terms of creators I've never collabed with, but I'd like to. Obviously Kendall Gray's up there because I think we honestly could make a pretty awesome video. And you guys have been requesting Kendall Gray collab for literal years at this point. So that's obviously one that I would love to do. Trying to think of who else. I mean, obviously there's so many names I could name off. That's probably the main one, though. Because I've already collabed with a lot of the creators that I wanted to. All right, let's see what we got here this time around, man. What's the command? It should be like Crow Lab or something like that. I think it's Crow Lab. Let me try it. Yeah, I think that'll do it. I don't think I have a collab command over on Twitch, though. What is a good tiger spot? Pretty much the entire bottom half of the map. They're very spread out on Sunder Patton. It's hard to find an area that's just like the best area. Is 34 megabits upload good? That's about what I used to get. That's the standard for most people, I would say, is around that. In most places with a lot of like ISPs, that's relatively standard upload speed. That's what I had for a couple of years. What an interesting spot for that mythical. Yeah, 112 is good. 112 megabit upload is good. That's more than enough for streaming and stuff like that. You have 496? Yeah, that's really good. That's insanity. That's more than me. What platform do I use to edit my videos? I use Filmora. Filmora's pretty good. Obviously, it's a bit pricey because it's not a free one. I think it's like $60 or $70 to buy it. And then if you want to upgrade to every new major version, you got to pay another like 20 or 30. So it's not cheap, but it's really good quality. It makes editing so much easier than a lot of other editing softwares, while still giving you like very advanced features and technology for it. So you can still do super, super high quality editing, but they just like streamline it and make it really easy. Yes, it's on PC. I don't know if there is Filmora for anything else. I know for a fact it's on PC. I feel like I've heard people mention that there's like a mobile version of it or something, but I can't confirm. I have no clue if there really is. I feel like there was more bears here last time. There's got to be a couple more we're missing, right? Wait. Oh, there definitely is. He's right there. Smoked him. Finally, dude. KKGS, thank you for becoming a member, dude. Really appreciate it. Enjoy all the perks that come with that. The emotes, extra Discord channel, scrapped uploads on the channel, early access to certain videos, and all the other cool stuff. Really appreciate it. Levi, thank you for the super chat, dude. Been a while, man. How are you? I'm doing great, man. Hopefully you are too. Hopefully you're doing awesome. And we just hit our super chat goal as well, guys. And you know what that means? It's time to give away a free gifted membership and a free gifted subscription over on Twitch. So stay tuned, both of you chats, the YouTube one and the Twitch one. We're given a gifted membership and then a gifted sub. It's 100% random, so let's see who gets it. Who gets the one on YouTube? Yo, let's go, Levi. Levi just did a super chat, and now Levi gets a free membership. Let's go, Levi. Now, for Twitch, let's do a quick little Twitch gifted. And see who gets it, man. Let's see who gets the Twitch one. Congrats to the Gaming Kiwi for getting that tier 1 gifted sub over on Twitch. Let's freaking go. Going crazy today, guys. And I think that means I need to get another goal set up over on YouTube. Let's end that goal. Let's raise the stakes. This next one. For this next one right here, we're going to do 15 of any. And whenever it's completed, I'll gift another membership and I'll down a beer. And the one that I've got behind me is a stout. So that's going to be fun to down. To be fair, I guess downing it doesn't mean that I have to chug it. It just means I have to drink it. So I should be fine. Should be fine. Only one here. Okay. Okay. What's the best thing to unlock when you start the game? The first thing you should do, go for a better scope. Obviously, if you've purchased the scope DLC, that won't really be too big of a problem because you'll have good ones from the DLC. But if you don't have the DLC with the scopes, unlock the Hyperion scope as quickly as you can. That would be my first purchase, getting a better scope. And then another one is obviously getting a higher end rifle. Like get the 7mm whenever you can if you don't have DLC weapons. Bamboo, thank you so much for the super chat, dude. Welcome back. Hope you're doing good. Haven't watched in a while? Well, welcome back, dude. It's good to see you. Oh. We had 2 here. Hey, 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 hey. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. What's the craziest great one I've seen someone else get? Probably... I'm pretty sure the craziest trophy I've seen anybody else get, like the craziest great one, was a fabled piebald drop tine rack whitetail. That's probably the craziest one I've ever seen anybody get. Although, did anybody get a typical rack one? I think there might have been somebody that got a typical rack fabled piebald. No, maybe not. No, I think it was drop tine. I think it was drop tine. But that's probably the craziest trophy I've seen. Yes, black bear can be albino IRL, which is why I don't understand, why we don't have that in Call of the Wild. That'd be such a cool trophy, wouldn't it? I feel like that'd be awesome. The entire left half of the map on Layton Lakes is where you'll find whitetail. Pretty much any body of water you will find them drinking at on the left half of the map between the hours of 8 and 12. So that's your best bet there.
Yes! Oh my gosh!
Clay, thank you so much for the super chat as well. Really appreciate it. Let's go, dude. Love to see it. Thank you, thank you. Hey, Arnold, how's it going? Yeah, for real. We definitely need them. Albino black bear would be awesome. How many kills in the grind? Currently 819, Jared. I don't have it set up right now, Koopler. I'd have to dig it out. I'd have to dig it up, man. And then plug it in, which would require me to unplug something else. So probably not right now. Smoked? What if no new whitetail spawn above level 1? What do I do? Well, that just means that you're not hunting all your zones, because there's no possible way for you to get every single deer to be level 1, or well, I guess you can't go lower, but there's no way to get all of your whitetail to be level 1. So if you run out of stuff to shoot and everything you find is a level 1, that just means that you have some unfound zones that you need to go find, because that's where your larger bucks are going to be. Imagine hunting polar bears in this game. That would be incredible. The Hunter Classic has them, so always a possibility Call of the Wild could get them someday also. What's up, Just a Dude? Is this the grind for the 3 great ones on 3 maps? It is. It is indeed. We've already got a whitetail and a red deer that we got over the last few weeks. So now it's time to try and get that bear. Whenever we hit the next goal, we'll end up doing another one, Gabe. Are piebald green wing teal rare? Yes, they would be. For the green wings, piebald is rare, I believe. Ducks are weird, man, because mallard, cinnamon teal, what are they called? Harlequin duck. I believe those 3, the piebald is not rare. But then for the other ones, piebald is considered rare. So ducks are kind of weird. What's up, Redneck Gucci? How's it going? Yeah, I don't have a Twitch Prime command on Twitch. I should, though. I should. I feel like I always forget to mention that you can Prime sub for free if you have an Amazon Prime account. Linked to your Twitch. Honestly, a wonderful thing. Okay, actually, I don't need to... I don't want to shoot this, because this might be the one that's over here. This might be the one from that side, and if that's the case, that's one that I've been leaving. We gotta be careful. Yeah, I think it was the one over here. It's gotta be. Guess we'll find out. No worries, Nixon. Thanks for dropping by. Yes, I do have great ones on my map right now. I've got a red deer on Tahr from like a few weeks ago. And then I got a great one whitetail to spawn this morning. And so our Leighton has a great one whitetail. Which you can see it in the video I uploaded this morning. Nice. 3 down. Beautiful. Going for a great one red deer. Do you have any tips? Yes. Hunt Tahr. And all the red deer can be found on like the upper half of the map, like above the river and in 2 places on the river, and then 1 lake by the starting outpost that's directly under the river. Those are all the locations you can find them. I've got guides on the channel if you want more information. But Tahr is definitely the easiest. It's so good. Why so many small bears? Hey, that's what I'm saying, man. Maybe we got a great one on the way. Maybe there's a great one on the way, just kind of bogging everything down. You never know. Guys, I was watching a CJO's stream earlier today, and he did the 1 chip challenge and almost died. Poor CJO. He was just like, oh my gosh, it burns like death every time I breathe in. It was so funny. Poor CJO, man. I don't think he'll ever be the same after that. It probably permanently changed everything about him. It was just incredible. And it gave me the idea. I should buy a bunch of hot sauces. Like a set of hot sauces that gets increasingly hotter, and then do a stream with it. I don't know when I'd do that. It would probably be like a month or 2 from now, but I'm kind of debating doing it. Because I think that would be quite fun. Where are some whitetail spots on Leighton? I already told you, man. I said it's all on the left half of the map. Left half of the map. Go to the drink zones. Go to the water on the left half of the map during the hours of 8 to 12. Oh, yeah, true, Jets. I do remember that. What's up, BD? How's it going? What do you mean, TJ? How many bear great ones do I have? How many do I have? I think I have 10. Let me see. Don't I have 4 spotted? 3. Do I have 3 glaciers in total? Like Glacier 1 and 2? I think so. Then I've got 2 chestnut and 2 cream. I might have 11 already. I think I have 11. Yeah, I think I have 11, but I could be wrong. It's been a while since I've counted. I don't watch soccer, Rylan. How tall am I? I'm 6 foot. 6 foot even. The bears are being weird. We're going to main menu again. No, I don't have a spirit bear, which is why we still grind for the bears, because I'm still missing one. It's a completely different ground blind H1. You got to buy the Duck and Cover DLC in order to get it. What do I like to do when not playing Call of the Wild? I mean, most of my time throughout the day is spent working. Like, if I'm not doing Call of the Wild or content for other games like Project Hunt, then I'm probably editing, or I'm streaming, or I'm making thumbnails, or uploading, or spending time with my family. Like, Probably Evan. Thank you for the super chat. Hey, Crow, just started watching you, but you've already helped me a lot with my Hunter Call the Wild grinds. Let's go, dude. That's awesome. Love to hear it. Hope you're doing well. Hey, Jameson, how's it going? Unlimited Outdoors, what's up? What's up? Just got Yukon. What is the best place for wolves? Ah, man, where is the best wolf place? Isn't like the left half kind of like middle left, bottom left kind of is the best wolf area from what I remember? It's been so long since I've looked at a heat map for the wolves. Nothing there. Middle to bottom left. Okay, that's kind of what I figured. There we go. There's a Barrio. Nice. We smoked him. How do I count kills on my grinds? I use an app on my phone called Smart Counter. It's probably one of the best like counter apps I've found. What's up, bartender? How's it going? What do I think is my least favorite animal to hunt in the game? Probably lynx. Lynx tend to just drive me crazy every time I try to hunt them. Lynx just... they've always been the bane of my existence. Took me so long to get a diamond. Had trolls before then. They're just... not the easiest to hunt in the game either. They're kind of annoying to hunt. And they don't have antlers on top of it, so it makes me even less interested in them. So yeah, I'd say probably lynx. Trying to think if there's anything else I would put above them for least favorite. I don't think so. I think it's just them. The app is called Smart Counter. I know for a fact it's on the Android like Play Store. I don't know if it's on the iOS store. Not 100% sure on that. But it's really good. I like it. Why did I decide to become a Call the Wild YouTuber? I picked Call the Wild as my primary thing because when I was looking at it, I took a few things into account. First thing I looked at is it a game that I really enjoy and I could see myself dumping thousands of hours into? And the answer was yes, I could definitely see myself playing this game a absolute ton. Then the second thing I looked at, this was during like the pandemic and stuff. This was in 2020 when I started really taking it seriously. And so the other thing I was wondering, is like, is this the right time to where I could dump a bunch of time into it? And at the time, I didn't really have anything else to do because of the whole pandemic stuff. So I ended up trying it. The other factor that kind of helped me decide was I was looking at, is this a game that has a popular or like a large enough fan base without it being so saturated that my content would never be found, right? So with this being one of my favorite games ever, and a game that I could see myself playing for thousands and thousands of hours at the time, plus the fact that at the time that I started making content, there wasn't a lot of consistent creators for the Hunter Call the Wild. I mean, it was basically just people like Splinter, Booster, DD, Zaggy. They were like the big names. And Jaxie, of course. Jaxie was also still making content at the time. And so I was thinking to myself, like, there's not a ton of like super consistent creators. So not only is this a game I love, but it's also a game that has a high demand for content whilst also having not a huge amount of people that make consistent content on it. So to me, it was like a no-brainer to go into Call the Wild content to start out my channel. And I've never regretted it. It has been the most fun time throughout my like internet life. It's been awesome. It has been a really, really fun time. No, my daughter doesn't play Call of the Wild. She's only 3 years old. She's way too young to be playing video games. Random 4. Wait. I think that's actually one I need to shoot. I'm gonna hold off just in case it came from here and just ran the whole way, because that's a possibility? I don't know, though. No, she's not like 15. She's only 3 years old. She'll be 4 in like 6 months or something like that. Approximately. Of course. Yeah, she's still pretty little. She's just now getting to the age where she can understand some like board games and stuff. So we recently got a couple of board games that she can play. We got like, I don't know if you guys have ever heard of this game called Sequence, but they make a kids version of Sequence that's meant to be for like ages 3 and above. So I got that today and we played one game and she absolutely loved it. And then last night we played Candyland with her, which is another like game that is pretty easy to understand. So she was able to understand it and have a ton of fun with it. So we're just now getting her into like board games, and then she's got like games on her toddler tablet. But those are really the only types of games she plays, is like a couple of board games and then like learning games on her tablet. That's about it. She's not into the video games yet. She watches me play occasionally, though. Yeah, for sure, Koopler, for sure. Fun games. I mean, Candyland in particular brings back lots of memories, because when I was a kid, when I was like 7 years old, we had a Candyland board game at my grandma's house. And almost every time we'd go over there, we'd end up playing it. And it was just a really fun time. Although, like, the newer Candyland is way different than the original OG one. The board is smaller than it used to be. I think there's a couple cards less than there used to be. So it's not the same. I'm half tempted to just, like, go onto eBay and try to find one of the original ones, because the old one was so much better than the new one. But who knows? Who knows how much that'll be? It'll probably be marked up quite a bit because they don't make it anymore. You left a bear? It happens. It happens. That bear needs to get good, bro. Get good, little bear. I'll pick you up next time, buddy boy. Yes, I did listen to the new Lil Uzi Vert album, and I did not like it that much. How many songs were on that Uzi album? Wasn't like 15 or... I think it was 16 tracks, and there was only like 5 that I liked. And a couple of them, the more I listen to them, I'm starting to not like them that much. It was an unfortunately mediocre album. Especially with, like... You can't just put the Eternal Take 2 name on the album and then deliver a bunch of songs that don't even fit the whole theme. Like, I was very disappointed in the Uzi album. It was very unfortunate. No, I didn't listen to the Tyler album. I like Tyler's old music, but I don't really like his new music as much. It's a little too calm for me. A little too, like, calm and slow paced, you know? I've always been more into the, like, more aggressive rap. What's my favorite style of music? Easily rap. I don't really listen to anything that isn't rap. But I listen to a lot of different subgenres inside of the rap genre. Yo, what's up, Jenna? How you doing? Green Flames, how's it going? What's a good title for a beginner YouTuber? Every single title you make for every piece of content should be different and unique to that piece of content. And it's really hard to explain. I feel like so many people out there like title their videos and streams completely wrong if they want to actually get into the YouTube algorithm and if they want to actually grab the attention of people. Like, you can't just make your title Hunting Bears with My Friends. Like, nobody's gonna click on that or look at it and see it and think, oh, that's a good title. That makes me want to click. Like, it's a very basic type of titling. Never do anything like that when you're doing titles. Like, you got to make it interesting. You got to grab people's attention. I mean, like, for example, let me pop these bears first. Boom. Let me see if I can find some recent ones that I've done. Like, for example, I did the video 3 days ago. We attempted the 60-minute Great One Challenge. Now, even though it seems like a relatively basic title, right? It still has a lot of, like, keywords in it that kind of grab attention. You know, 60 minutes. Yeah, that's a time frame. That's a time limit. Challenge, like it's a challenge. And then you've got Great One, which everybody knows what Great Ones are. Great Ones are very popular in the Hunter. And although the whole like premise of the video wasn't just that we had to get a Great One, you know, it was a Great One, a Super Rare, or a 274 scoring diamond. But Great One in the title is a lot more catchy. So if you're making a video on that, it's good to go with whatever's the most eye-grabbing. And obviously, depending on what the content is in the video, you're going to have to tailor that title to fit whatever you're doing. But the biggest thing is to make it eye-catching. Make it have a lot of words that grab people's attention in it. Just like I did the Project Hunt one. I did the Project Hunt video from yesterday, titled Hunting an Albino Elephant with a .22 caliber Glock. Like, I could have just shot that elephant. I could have just shot the albino elephant with my Car 98, which would have, you know, took it down in just a few shots. But would that have been an interesting video? I mean, some people definitely would have been interested in seeing an albino elephant regardless, but it's a lot more interesting when you throw in the .22 caliber Glock and dance around a rock trying to not die to the elephant as you're trying to take it down. So it's little things like that. Stuff that makes your video stand out from other people's. The last thing you want is to have a very basic, generic title. You want to make it different. You want to make it unique. You want to make it interesting. That is the keys to a good YouTube title. So if you're trying to get started with content, man, that's the biggest thing I recommend is make sure your title is pretty much the farthest thing from basic. Make it interesting, but still relevant to what the video is. Hopefully that helps you out. Honestly, making YouTube titles and stuff, getting the perfect ones, it's a freaking art, man. I'm nowhere near the best at it. I do decent with it sometimes, but there's so many people that are so much better than me at creating, like, eye-catching titles combined with eye-catching thumbnails combined with good video concepts. Like, there's some people that do it phenomenally. Use caps and keywords too. Yes, you can use caps in specific words to draw more attention to them. Like if you had a video titled like, I botched my rarest Great One ever. You could capitalize rarest, or you could capitalize the word botched, whichever one you want more attention to be drawn to. There's also tons of guides on YouTube that kind of talk about the best way to create titles and stuff. And there's also a lot of tools on through different like YouTube plugins, like different web browser plugins. The one I use is vidIQ, where they actually have AI generated titles now. So you put in your title and then it'll pop up recommendations as well. And there's been a couple times where I created my title right, and then a couple of the recommendations popped up and I was like, oh my gosh, that gives me an idea of what my title should be. So I definitely recommend that if you're uploading videos on a PC, get the vidIQ plugin. If you don't know how to do that, you can search up how to do it on Google, obviously. But the vidIQ plugin is amazing. I think TubeBuddy is another one that's pretty good, but I use vidIQ. And there's so much helpful information with that plugin that kind of helps you with your video uploads. Let's see. Okay, let's main menu. It's been a bit. Yeah, Jax. Hey, that is the that is peak YouTube titling right there. I botched my rarest great one ever. Heartbreaking. That is like peak, man. Or in parentheses or whatever, you'd like, I cried a little. Or this made me want to quit the game forever. There's lots of ways you can do it. What's up, Neo? How's it going? How many kills? 841 right now. Nothing down there, eh? Feels bad, man. Oh, actually, I guess I was wrong. I said earlier that I had a stout ready to go for the night, but it's not a stout. It looks like I decided to grab the Polar Party cider instead. I completely forgot that I grabbed that instead. Welcome back, Jameson. Welcome back. Perfect onboard Slinky. Now that's a title. That's a title right there. Might have to use something like that in the future. Ooh, 4 here. Logan, thank you so much for the super chat. Welcome back. Welcome back. Let's just pop these real quick. I'm back. What did I miss? You didn't miss too much, to be honest. It's been kind of slow. We haven't got any more diamonds. We have not got a great one or a rare. The bears are kind of being weird. They're being a little slow. Yeah, it happens, FFL. It happens, man. That's one of the unfortunate things about basing a YouTube channel around, like, a group of people instead of yourself. I've seen it happen to a lot of creators in the past. There's been a lot of creators I used to watch where their content kind of relied on them and their friends playing the games. I can't remember the name off the top of my head, but there's a couple in particular where they used to make a lot of content. They used to get a lot of views on their content, and then their friends kind of just stopped playing with them. Like they either had falling outs with their friends or something like that. And because of that, they kind of lost a lot of their audience that was there for just the whole like jokes and stuff that would go on between the group and stuff like that. So I definitely don't recommend basing a channel around you and a few other people. Like, build your channel up with yourself, and then, you know, do what I kind of do is I bring my friends on for streams here and there. Everybody knows them, but my content isn't solely based around playing with other people. Because, man, that's like one of the most unfortunate things that can happen to a channel. Like, when your channel's based off of games that you play with your friends, and then your friends stop doing YouTube, or you end up not being friends with them anymore in the future for some reason or another, like, it can be detrimental to a channel, man. It's unfortunate, but hey, it happens sometimes. Yes, that's the one I was thinking of, Onboard Slinky. It was the Quebble Cop. I don't actually watch him. I never really was into his content, but I think that's the one I was thinking of, because I remember... Who was it? Was it Moist Critical, or was it somebody else that did a video talking about them and how they kind of like... Their friend group kind of disbanded. They kind of stopped doing content together, and people stopped watching. It's one of the unfortunate realities about building a channel with friends, is like if somebody decides they don't want to make content anymore, part of the reason people watch is just gone, you know? Where's the other bear? I got 2, right? Gotcha, Jets. It's been a long time since I've watched that video talking about them. Yeah, I wasn't sure if they ever, like, if anything like that ever happened, if they ever got back together or anything. That's our bear, I think. What's my favorite rare tiger? Probably the melanistic. They're just insane. Greg, thank you so much for the super chat. Most of my fallow shooters are solo. Is that bad? Only if you find it annoying, like, chasing them around. I mean, you gotta remember, a lot of it comes down to, like, whether or not you find it annoying to track down those solos all the time. If you're fine with it, then that's all that matters, you know? I personally don't like chasing around solo fallow, so for me, if I had a bunch of solos, I'd be trying to manage those down and get my herds to be my main shooters, but, you know, everybody's grind is a little different, so it may work for you, whereas it didn't for me. Hey there, level 4. Dude, why so many low levels? What's up with that? So many freaking low levels, bro. Japan legendary fish predictions. I'm saying koi taimen and snakehead. That'd be sick, dude. Oh my gosh, that'd be awesome. I think taimen for sure. I feel like they have to do a taimen just because everybody would be expecting it. I'm really hoping for a koi. I don't know if they'll do it, but I would like to see a koi legendary in the angler. And then for number 3, oh gosh, what would I like? Okay, so this might... You guys might not agree with me on this one, because it's not a new fish, but I kind of would like to see a rainbow trout legendary in the angler, not gonna lie. Like, I kind of feel like that wouldn't be too bad. However, if we're sticking to just new fish, probably chum salmon. Chum salmon, taimen, and koi would be like my dream 3 for the new fish on the angler. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Jets. I feel like it'd be kind of cool. Oh, yeah, Jax. Gotta love it. How many kills into the grind? Currently 850 on the dot. Dude, where's the 9s? We haven't had a 9 in so long. Oh, wait. 5, of course. Holy... this map is SRP. What is the best location on the starter map? That is going to depend on what animal you're trying to find a lot of. I really like, what's it called? What's the lake called? What's the lake in the bottom left? My mind's going blank. Is that Runaki? No. Yeah? I think that's Runaki Lake. That bottom left corner, that big lake there, that one's always a really fun lake to hunt. Yes, herd management is not required to get great ones. Please don't spam, though. Please don't spam the same message over and over again. It just makes it harder for everybody else to talk. Best way to get diamonds? Well, herd management is the best way. I mean, if you're talking about the most effective way in the game, herd management. Ooh, 9! Herd management is the most effective way to get diamonds. I mean, because it's literally a method that increases the amount of diamonds you get. So yeah, herd management is going to be your best bet, which is what I do. Which, as I've said many times, it's the act of shooting all of the big ones and leaving the small ones. So like for Black Bear, I leave level 4s and below, unless they're in a main zone. And then I shoot everything above that. Beautiful. Love to see it. Finally, another one. About freaking time we got another 9. Well, yeah, but it's still a rule, Easy. We have a rule in the chat that spamming is not allowed because it's obnoxious. So just in general, try not to do it. Because if I see you doing it again, I'm not going to respond. I'm going to ignore it. What do you think is the best type of deer in the game? My favorite deer in the game, probably whitetail deer. Although red deer are also quite awesome. There's a lot of good ones. No, the deer in the game do not mature if you leave them alive. And if I'm not mistaken, I believe if you have a very low bleed rate type of hit on an animal, I think they can stop bleeding eventually. If I'm not mistaken. And obviously, if you wound an animal and then you don't end up finding it and you close the game and then reopen the game, it essentially resets them and takes away that hit. So, yeah, if an animal hasn't died and you leave the game and then come back, it'll be like you never even shot it. So, that's another way where I guess you could say they heal after a while. Current kill count is 854. Little 7. Yeah, I mean, I guess it depends on what you want out of the game, Jets. Like, me personally, I think the game is in a better state now than it was 5 years ago. Because you know what was happening like 5 years ago? Some of the worst bugs we've ever had in Call of the Wild was happening like 4 to 5 years ago. That was a brutal time for bugs in the game. I do not miss the bugs that we got with like the SRP release and the Rancho release. And oh my gosh, the bugs were so bad. It was so brutal. That was probably one of the darkest time periods for Call of the Wild in terms of like the amount of crazy bugs we were getting in the game. Like we still get bugs nowadays, but it is a tenth of what we had 5 years ago. I'm doing good, Elite Hunter. I'm doing very good. Hopefully you are too. Been looking for some good Roosevelt elk spots. Managed to find a level 1 piebald. Do you have any recommendations? I haven't hunted them a lot recently, Kyle, so it's kind of hard for me to give a recommendation on the Roosevelts. Just because I barely hunted them since the last time they redistributed them and moved them around. What's the best big game gun for 35K? I don't remember the pricing on anything, so... Because it's been so long since I've had to buy anything that I'm not 100% sure what the price tags are on everything. Guys, can you get the 7mm for 35k? I mean, I would recommend trying to get the 7mm if you can. Whether or not it's 35k or even if it's a little bit more, because it's worth it. The 7mm is a really good rifle. And obviously, this is if we're talking about non-DLC stuff, like stuff in the base game. I just try to get to whatever amount of money is required for the 7mm because it is a really good gun. Another good big game rifle is obviously the 338, but that costs more money and is unlocked later, so I'd work on the 7mm first. 7mm also has a larger range of animals you can take. Do you think you'd be grinding the bears as much if it was still in the dark? I think I would, because, I mean, my population was still pretty good back when they were in the nighttime. We got tons of Great One bears at night. I think I killed about like 12 or 13,000 bears when they were still at nighttime. For sure 10k plus. How long did it take me to get to level 37? Gosh, I actually have no idea. It's been like, what, 7 years since I had to level up? More than 7 years at this point, I guess. So yeah, I don't remember at all. It's been way too long ago. Best way to earn money on Layton? What would be the best? I mean, if you could find a way to get a good amount of bear kills, the black bear probably give the most money on Layton. But black bear can be tough to locate on Layton Lakes. So if you want something that's a little easier to kill a lot of, whitetail are probably going to be your best bet. Whitetail are pretty easy. Speaking of whitetail, do you guys want me to go to Layton Lakes and show you guys my Great One whitetail I spawned this morning for those of you that didn't watch the video that I uploaded? I think we'll go check it out real quick. We'll go take a look at our Great One whitetail briefly, so you guys can take a look at him. He is gorgeous. He is freaking gorgeous. I'm very excited to take him down at some point. Oh, we're right on his zone. We should probably move out of this area right here. You think the 338 is worth buying? If you don't have any weapon DLCs that give you a 300 or a 338, then yes, it's worth buying. However, if you've got any of the DLC packs that give you like the Arzina 300 or the 300 that comes with Yukon, or the what's it called? The Sarugi 338 from the, I think it's the Hunter Power Pack or something like that. If you don't have any of the DLCs that give you those guns, then yes, the 338 is worth buying. 100%. What map should you get? I say Sunder Patton, Austin. It is one of the coolest maps ever. Although, if you want something that's got more small game and birds, Revon Thule is phenomenal. Isn't that thing gorgeous, though, guys? We finally got another freaking drop time rack. Like, my favorite rack, aside from the typical. This is my second favorite rack in the game. I'm so happy we finally got another one. This is by far, aside from the typical rack, this is, I think, the one I've got the least. So it's the second least, because I've got 0 typical racks, but I've only got 3 drop tines, 4 counting this guy. And that's out of 36 Great One whitetail now. This guy's number 36. So yeah, this guy is going to get taken down whenever we get that Great One bear to spawn. To be honest, I might even try shooting some Tahr. If I could get a Tahr to spawn, I'd make that my 3rd Great One and then take all 3 in a row. I just need one more Great One to spawn of any species, really. And then I'll take down all the Great Ones that we've saved back. He's just so pretty. I want to get close up to him so you guys can get a close-up look, because he is stunning. He's beautiful. Hey, little buddy. What gun is good for whitetail herd management? So if you're just wanting the fastest possible way to take down deer, the 300 AR, the Arzina 300, is what I recommend. You're not going to get full medal ranking on the ones you shoot, though, so don't shoot a diamond with it, or a great one with it. But if it's something that's not going to make diamond, I just blast everything with the 300 because it's so fast. If you want to get full score on everything, I would recommend using the 308 AR, which is... Gosh, what do they call those ARs again? Forgot what they named those ones. The Zarza. The Zarza 308. Personally, it is technically onboard slinky. It technically is. Although it's probably the like mod that I'm least worried about when people use it. Like, I don't really care if people use the scanner and stuff. I would never use it personally. But that's mainly because I'm a content creator, and as a content creator, you gotta hold yourself to like a higher standard in terms of what you do, your actions you take. You gotta be a good example, you know? So I personally would never use it, but I wouldn't be hating on people for using it because it's probably the least... What's the word? Least offensive? Not offensive. It's the least egregious example of modding that people do. One of the least egregious, at least. So whilst I would never condone it or tell people they should use it, it's not something I'm going to lose sleep over if somebody does it, you know? As long as they're not one of the people that, like, spams pop resets while scanning to get an advantage over other players and find trophies. If people do that, I have a problem with it, but... Aside from just using it to check their animals and stuff, it's whatever. I'm not going to lose sleep over that, but... I personally would never get into something like that. There he is. All right, let's get a little bit closer, see if we can get a beautiful picture of this guy for you guys. If I could get a nice picture of him, that would be sick. Because whilst I love the thumbnail for today's video, if I could get an even better photo, I could make the thumbnail even nicer looking. I'm currently on Layton Lakes. We're taking a look at the great one whitetail I spawned earlier today from today's video. And then we're going to pop back over and hunt more bears, probably. I guess it depends on what time it is in the stream, though. Because I do have other stuff to do today. Where is he? Where he at, though? Oh, he's so pretty. Dude, he's in a great spot. If I can just get a little bit closer. As long as we keep to cover, we should be able to get relatively close. In fact, this should hide us right here. This little bush in front of us. This should provide cover. I probably shouldn't fast crawl, though, because that almost spooked him this morning. He's so pretty. So pretty, man. So pretty. Hey, little buddy. Dude, Hunter, what are you doing, man? Sit down. Sit. Sit. Bad dog. No sprinting at the deer. We don't do that here. Actually, that's a lie. I'm about to sprint at this deer and get a picture. So, yeah, I'm sorry, Hunter. That was a lie. So pretty. I know, right, Jenna? He looks insane. I love the whitetail great ones so much, especially the drop time rack and the typical rack. Just So freaking pretty. Ooh, that picture had to be nice. That picture had to look good. All right, let's pop over to Silver Ridge. And then I'm going to show that picture real quick. Let me find that screenshot real quick, guys. Let's pop that bad boy up. Wow. Oh my gosh, we got such a good one. Oh gosh, it's so zoomed in. It's so zoomed in. 1 second, chat. There. That looks so good. Wow. That actually looks incredible. What a freaking picture. Holy. He is gorgeous, dude. What a buck. That might be one of the best pictures I've got of a deer, like, in-game. Jeez, man, that's cool. That's really cool. It depends, Coop. Like, the time it takes for hunting pressure to go down is going to depend on how much hunting pressure you've got in the area. And, like, how many other animals you're shooting. Like, it's all based on where you're shooting. If you've got hunting pressure in one area, just shoot stuff in another area. That's essentially how you get rid of pressure, is just by shooting stuff in other areas. Hunting pressure will not go down till you shoot other stuff. How many kills for him? It was a little bit over 1,000, I know. I know it was a little bit over 1,000 for that whitetail. Nothing there. Okay, okay, okay. It shouldn't be frozen, one furry. Refresh your stream, and it should work. Refresh your stream, because I got the stream feed up, and it looks fine to me. Welcome back, Neo. Just got a dilute mule deer. Let's go, Crazy Summer. The bears are not here. Where'd they go? They hiding? It lagged for a second. Well, it's not showing any drop frames for me, so it must have been like a quick disconnect and reconnect. Yeah, refresh the stream if you guys are having issues. Refresh it. Because it's not showing any lag for me. Are you guys on Twitch getting any lag issues, or is it looking fine? It's good now? Okay. Yo, what's up, Oz? How you doing? It might have lagged because I tabbed out and did that picture. That might have caused some issues. Yeah, we gotta wait for them. Let's go up here. Yeah, everybody on Twitch is saying it's fine, so it might have just been a YouTube issue. The Twitch chat's saying that it looks fine. So I would assume it was probably a YouTube problem briefly. Does Hunter Call of the Wild do any events where they release information? What do you mean by events where they release information? Like, are you talking about, do they do like streams showing off new update stuff? If that's the question, then yes, they do decide to do that. They do that every time there's a new update. If you're talking about like events, like Halloween events and things with a bunch of content and stuff, not really. They don't really do major events aside from like some skins. All right, let's do a quick main menu because we gave them a little bit of time to respawn. Let's see. What's my favorite great one? Definitely the moose. Definitely the moose. Hey, YP, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. What's up, East? All right, let's go. Get her done. They're doing all right, Oz. I've had some issues today, but they've been decent. Little bit hit or miss here and there. Couple of diamonds on the day, but aside from that, it's been a pretty average day of bears. Nothing there. Yeah, like I was saying, the bears have been a little weird. And it seems they are continuing to be a little weird. Half tempted to go shoot a few Tahr just to see if maybe we can get something else going. I feel like the Tahr would be more consistent. Because like my Tahr, the way I've got my Tahr set up, it's usually pretty good. So maybe we should go shoot some Tahr. I mean, we're way into that grind. Let me see. How many kills am I into the Tahr grind? Gosh, we're 2,985 kills on the Tahr grind. Maybe we should, guys. Maybe we should go shoot some Tahr. It's been a long time since I've shot some Tahr. Just got to change the title, and then we're good to go. All right. Yeah, I think we'll go shoot some Tahr, guys. Give me 5 seconds, though. Actually, more than 5 seconds. I'll need more than 5 seconds. Give me, like, 3 minutes to run downstairs and refill my water real quick. I'll be right back, guys. Two more seconds, chat. 2 more seconds.
Oh my gosh!
We're back. We're back. Generation Hunt. Thank you so much for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Hey, get that great one. I can't watch the stream. Gotta go. Hey, no worries. Thank you for dropping by. Appreciate the super chat. Hope you're doing amazing. Thank you very much. Favorite fallow great one combo. Definitely the Mocha Blade Rack. Mocha Blade is by far my favorite. It's just so stunning. It's so beautiful. Okay, let's see. Didn't I take a couple of my tents down? I think I did for the Barasinga. Yeah, this is where I need to place one, I think. We gotta figure that out. Get it moved. Boom, boom, boom. It's just, it's not as good as the other ones in my opinion, Jaden. To be fair, I like it better than the Spoon Rack. Spoon Rack's probably my least favorite for the fallow. It used to be a top 2 for me, and then nowadays it's kind of just like, eh. All's a beautiful tar in the world. Lots of tar for me to shoot right here. We gotta set up these tents though real quick. You think I should have got a different DLC? I got the tripod. No, tripods are good. Tripod's a good DLC, man. That's one of the best ones you could get. For sure. What's my least favorite map to hunt? To be honest, probably Parque Fernando. I feel like it's just got the least to offer. That's unique and cool. And like the things that are unique about it, I'm not really a big fan of. Like, it's really overly brushy. There's not a lot of unique species to it anymore. I think part of that is because it's an older map. I think it needs a little bit of love. But hey, it is what it is, you know. Okay, so this is always a tough place to put a tent. This is like one of the worst places to try and put a tent on Sunder Patton. There we go. Okay, so that's good. Where's my other one? Okay, so we got the 2 tents there, 2 tents there. We only had one there. Boom, boom. Boom. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Okay, okay, okay. I think we're good to go. I think we're good to go, guys. What's their time again? 4 to 7. Okay. Let's do it. Guys, the crazy thing is this tar grind, we are at almost 3,000 kills. This is going to be... I really hope it spawns soon. We've been at this grind for months. Kind of off and on. Pure insanity trying to get this thing. Shot a diamond today. Didn't have enough to taxi it, so I saved it. Do tax it later. Now I can't put it in my lodge. I mean, you should be able to. If you were able to go into your saved harvests and tax it, you should be able to place it in your lodge. If you can't, then I don't know what to tell you, man. Doesn't sound fun, though. Smoke? Yeah, Blue, we're back to Tahr. Bears were being weird and just not cooperating, so we decided, why not go to my longest current grind at almost 3,000 kills, 2,986 in total, and try to complete it, you know? Later, Caleb, thanks for dropping in. Oh, nice, Hunter Husky, nice. Hope it goes well for you. Hey, we got a couple there. What's up, Callum? I'm doing good. Hopefully you are as well. Where's that other 4? Where's the 4? I just saw a 4, dude. There's 2 2s. Where is he? Did that 4 just decide not to exist? Did he just disappear into thin air? I think it was right in that area. Am I tripping, guys? All right, later, Ghost Edits. Thanks for stopping by. There he is. Oh my gosh, he's right there, dude. Was my longest whitetail grind. I think it was like 3,700 kills or something like that, and that was for my first one. Nice! We got them both. Beautiful. All right, we can't see anything from here, which means we're probably going to end up spawning right on top of them and having to shoot them as they run. How big are the Tahr Great Ones? They're not huge. I mean, the key point of the Tahr Great One is the fur type. Like, the fur type is what makes them special, because they're not super huge. Oh, we're off to a good start with the Tahr. Getting some nice kills, man. Getting some nice kills, I tell you what. Oh, that's not where I need to go. My dad thinks you cheat. Can you explain that you don't cheat? I mean, I feel like my streams are proof enough. I do a lot of live streaming with my grinds. I explain how to herd manage and everything. And the biggest part of all, I'm a partnered content creator with Expansive Worlds. If I cheated, I would not be a partnered creator. They would have got rid of me a long time ago. There's been people that have modded in the past, right, that were partners. They're no longer partners. I also have over 7,100 hours in the game, but you know, who cares about that, right? That doesn't equate to anything nowadays, right? But if there's one thing I've learned, if somebody thinks you cheat, there's pretty much nothing you can do to convince them otherwise in the Call of the Wild space. And a lot of it just comes down to they don't believe that anybody could ever do it, so it must not be real. There's a lot of people that just can't believe that it's possible, so they think it must be fake. Oh, it's going good, Arnold. It's going good. I mean, the biggest thing is just herd management, man. Like, herd management, at least as far as what I would say, it's pretty proven at this point that herd management gives you more great ones. Ooh, 5. Oh, I messed him up. No. Rip. Well, that's unfortunate. One thing I hate about this zone, a lot of times it's tough to see them from there, so you gotta fast travel down and hope that you can hit the running shots. Oh, yep, yep. That would have been a diamond, too. Ouch, dude. Ouch. Come on, little Tahr. Yeah, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. That's a 2. 2. We got 2 2s. Not the kind you wear, but there's 2 2s down there. What's my favorite great one? Probably the moose. The moose is definitely my favorite. Yeah, honestly, Deegan, I'd say that if you want to try and prove to your dad that I don't cheat, the best way would be to show an explanation of herd management and how it spawns more great ones and stuff like that. Oh, this is another zone I need to be on. I forgot about that one. Oh, crap, dude. We'll have to do that next run, I guess. I'll have to go grab my tent. I mean, that zone barely gets anything, so I think we're fine. And when you combine herd management with like 7,100 hours of experience, I mean, you get some crazy results. Aren't they just terrific? Yeah, they're definitely. They are terrific for sure. Okay, this herd is not here at the moment, so let's just pop over to that zone right there. Nothing there. What's up, truck lover? How's it going? Later, KKGS. See you later, dude. What's my favorite moose combo? The typical birch. Typical rack birch is my favorite. I still don't have it, man. That's like my most favorite. It's one of the few that I don't have. That's usually how it is for me. The ones I want are like the last one I get. Typical Scarecrow. If I was given those two options, Crazy Summer, I would rather have a typical rack whitetail than a fabled birch typical moose. Because, like, the typical whitetail is so much more rare. And just looks so much cooler, in my opinion. Just the antlers itself, you know, make up for the fact that whitetail don't really have, like, a special fur type aside from fabled piebald. Wait, is that a new 2? I wasn't keeping a 2 here, was I? I don't think I was. I definitely was not keeping a 2 here. So we need to pop him. So, Fabled Piebald is the main, like, confirmed rare for Great One Whitetail. There's been one albino killed as well, but a lot of people suspect that that was a bug that caused albino to be a possibility back when Rancho was first released. A lot of people don't believe that albino is actually supposed to be a rare that you can get for the Great One Whitetail. The only one we know for a fact that can happen, that is meant to happen, is Fabled Piebald. There's still a lot of people that don't necessarily think that albino is something that was supposed to happen for the whitetail Great One. Which, I mean, very possible. Sadly, no, Riri. Sadly, no. Oh. Hey, little guys. I just thought of something. Did I claim the 2 that I shot there last time? I don't know if I did. I'm trying to remember. I don't remember actually picking those up. I also think I might have gone through that run a little bit too fast because I have not seen any of our respawns yet. I believe I went through that run way too quickly. What's up, S&D Ghost? How's it going? I already answered what my favorite fallow combo was when you first asked. It's Mocha Blade Rack. Yeah, I definitely didn't go through this slow enough. Okay, let's grab this other tent that I had set up for Barasinga and put it at the other zone. I think taking that zone out might have actually hurt our, what's it called? It might have actually hurt the pacing of the run. Because before it was perfect. Like, we always had our respawns back when we went back to the first zone. I think adding in or taking away that one stop kind of slowed it down or sped it up too much to where we're no longer getting through a run in the proper amount of time to have all our respawns back next time. I already answered you, Riv. I'm not going to answer it again. I've already answered, like, twice. Go back in the stream if you missed it. Cayman, what's up, dude? You should put your tripods wherever you have zones, Austin. If you've got a specific drink zone or feed zone or rest zone that you want to hunt, set up your stand like 200 meters away from it. And boom, there you go. I mean, at the end of the day, you can place them wherever you want, but that's what I would recommend doing. Oh, gosh. Oh, this is not going well. Whoa. Come, please, EW. Come on, please, EW. Give us better traction. ATVs. Yep. Please. Please. I beg you. I beg you. These little things need work. A quote from Brober when he looked down. Got him. Oh. Smoked. Did you get any rares yet? No rares today, sadly. We got a few diamond black bear, but nothing rare-wise, and we have not got any trophy tar yet, aside from a diamond we messed up. That was kind of unfortunate. That was a sad moment. But hey, is what it is, I guess. All right, we also want to get a stand here, or not a stand, but a blind. That is not... Come on, update my loadout. There we go. Now it's updated. No, I didn't see that, Military for Life. I'm sorry to hear that, dude. That sucks. That's brutal, man. There's no worse feeling in Call of the Wild than messing up a super rare or a great one. It's always brutal, man. You'll get the next one, dude. You'll get the next one. I believe. Dude, no! Stupid beavers! Ah! There. That works, I guess. Stupid beavers, dude. Those things are the worst. What animal do you have the most great ones on? Definitely whitetail. I've got 36 whitetail great ones in total. But to be fair, I've also got 43,000 whitetail kills approximately. So it makes sense. Hey, Alaskan Teen, it's going good, man. Going good. Hopefully you're doing well. Nice, military for life. Hopefully you'll get some redemption. Oh, nice, Cheese Man. Yeah, the typical rack is just incredible. Nothing there. $36, I can't even get one. To be fair, like I said, 40,000+ kills on whitetail over the last few years. Yeah, 42,692 is what I have marked down for whitetail. So it's safe to say I've killed a few of them. So that's why I've got the 36 great ones of them. Are there 50-50 racks for fallow great ones? Not that I've seen. Doesn't mean it couldn't happen, but I've never seen it. Okay, yeah, we still need to give them some time to respawn, I guess. We're still having some issues. I need to get back in the groove for Tahr. It's been a while since I've hunted them. When did I start playing this game? I've been playing it ever since before it fully released, because they did a closed beta back in December of 2016, and I was one of just a handful of people that got accepted into being able to play it in the early beta. And so I've technically played it for longer than most people have had the chance to. And I mean, the second I played it back then, I fell in love with the game. It was just so good. So freaking good. And obviously, back then it had way less than it did now, or than it does now. And so after a month or so, I kind of lost interest in it. Didn't really play it for a few months until they released new content for it. Then I got back into it. And it was kind of just off and on play for the first couple of years of the game. And then when they brought in trophy lodges and true racks, that's when I really started getting into the game more heavily. That's when I really started going crazy with it, you know? What's my favorite super rare that I've got? Ooh, I don't know, man. I'd say probably my diamond albino max weight red deer, because it's the only max weight super rare I've ever got. And it happened to be one of my favorite animals in the game, the red deer. So I'd say that's my favorite of all time for supers. It's going to be tough for me to ever top that. Still don't have respawns here either. Oh my gosh, I think I figured it out. I skipped this zone. That's right. There wasn't anything to shoot there, so I skipped it. That might be what's throwing us off here. That plus the one I didn't have a tent at. Let's just hope we can get this run going smoothly so we can hopefully get back into our groove. Yes, the new sights can be customized with different reticles and stuff. There we go. Finally, man. Nice, nice, nice. We got a kill here. That's going to help us out. Where does Project Hunt rank with other hunting games? Overall, if we're looking at it from a how good is it versus other hunting games standpoint, it's probably the fourth best. I mean, Way of the Hunter and Classic and Call of the Wild are probably above it. But if we take it for just the enjoyment I get out of it, it's probably my second favorite hunting game right now. Call of the Wild's my favorite, but Project Hunt I've had so much fun with. Sure, it might not be the craziest graphics in a hunting game. It may have, you know, a little bit of work that needs to be done with animations and stuff like that, but oh my gosh, it's fun. And at the end of the day, the most important thing to me is that I have fun when I'm playing these games. And Project Hunt provides me with so much freaking fun, man. That game is awesome. I'm very happy to see that a lot of you guys have been enjoying that game more recently, because it's honestly an impressive project for a solo developer. Like, the fact that that is one person making that entire game is beyond impressive to me. freaking can't believe that there's only one guy working on that game, because the quality is much higher than what most solo developed games are. Like, it's rare you get a game from a solo developer that is better than a lot of games that had a full team, you know? There's been a lot of hunting games that have come out throughout the years that were just incredibly mediocre, and they had, you know, full teams behind them. And this just outshines them, in my personal opinion. Oh, let's go, Peyton. That's awesome. Love to see it, dude. Love to see it. All right, 2 down. Nice, 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 man. Oh, for sure, Farm, for sure. And he also just has a crazy work ethic. Like, hard work will take you a long ways in life. It is impressive what the Project Hunt dev has done. He's been updating the game almost every day the last couple weeks. Like, every 1 to 3 days, we get an update or a hotfix. It's actually kind of crazy. He just released a 408 Shytac rifle in the game, which I am really happy about, because 408 Shytac is an awesome caliber, man. Like, it is such a good freaking caliber. Wait. That's new, I think. Yeah, it's new because we have the female and then the level 1 male. No, we didn't get the Great One Bear. Holy. Is it on Xbox? Sadly, it's not. But I talked to the Project Hunt dev. He said that he would like to get an Xbox build out at some point. Now, there is no release date or anything, but he wants to do an Xbox build at some point. Because there has been, you know, a decent amount of people wanting a console version of Project Hunt. When I talked to him, he said that it would be very difficult for him to get it on PlayStation as a solo developer. But Microsoft, you know, Xbox is very similar to what it's like making the builds for PC. And so it'd be easier to put one on Xbox. So if we get a console version of Project Hunt, it's very likely to be Xbox first, and then, you know, if it's possible, PlayStation could be in the future. I'm really excited to see when that'll be and if he's able to make it work, because it would be awesome to get at least one of the consoles to be able to play Project Hunt, because it's such a fun game. What great one do I want to see in the future? I want to see any type of elk species, or a mule deer, or a lion, or a tiger. Honestly, there's a lot of others too, but those are like my top ones that I'd like to see. So many good options, though. Welcome back, Ghost. No respawn still. Well, oof. What animals are on there? Haven't watched any videos. Oh, there's a lot of cool animals on Project Hunt. The most notable is elephants, hippos. You know, cool stuff like that on the Africa map. Then there's stuff like tigers as well. Red deer, mule deer. You know, a lot of the classics. Wild boar, warthog, gazelle. There's 3 total maps in Project Hunt. All of them have different animals. It's got a pretty solid lineup. It's hard to remember all of them off the top of my head. Yes, there is leopards. There is leopards on the Africa map. And about, what was it, like a month and a half, 2 months ago, he added in a bunch of different fur types with different rarities, which is super cool. Hippos are actually terrifying. They are, for sure. Hear me out. Great One Greater Cotw on a new Africa map. Ooh, I'd like that. That'd be cool for real. Hello, little fellers. Where are you? I probably just spooked him off, so it's whatever. Do I have a favorite whitetail map? Yes, Leighton Lakes. Okay. 3 2s and a 1. I don't know if I had 3 2s there before. I think I probably did. It's got my first ever great one. Fabled Painted Spoon Rack Fallow. Was watching one of your videos when I spotted him. Let's go, dude. The Fabled Painted is a pretty fur type. I like Fabled Painted. They look good. They look good. Oh, yeah, for sure, Sean. For sure. I think Project Hunt is pretty good for what it is. I mean, the fact that it's a solo dev, the fact that it is, you know, a little bit lower graphics, lower end graphics. I feel like it does a good job at being a fun game, but I would obviously be very happy and open to any type of improvements that could be brought to it. True, Oz, true. That would be nice. I would like to see that. I mean, if we were to get a Virhonga Great One, I would want it to be Cape Buffalo or Lion. Like, I feel like that would be my go-to, is Lion or Cape Buffalo. Because I feel like those maps could just, or not maps, those species could just be so interesting as a Great One. Should you buy the Angler or Way of the Hunter? Now, obviously, whichever one you feel you would enjoy the most is the one you should buy. Personally, I would recommend the Angler over Way of the Hunter, just because if you're a fan of the Hunter Call of the Wild, or Way of the Hunter, I mean, not the Hunter. I'd recommend the Angler over Way of the Hunter because the Angler is very similar to the Hunter in terms of, like, there's a lot of familiar things in the game. So if you're a big fan of the Hunter Call of the Wild, you'll probably like the Angler. It's an open world fishing game. It still has diamonds and golds and stuff like that. And it's one of those games where, because it's an open world fishing game, you can fish any body of water that you can see. It also has some of the best multiplayer fishing I've ever seen in a game. And in terms of Way of the Hunter, although it's a great game, it's got a lot of awesome mechanics that are super cool. Sadly, they've just not been doing very good updates recently, and it kind of makes me hesitant to recommend it over other stuff, because the last few updates in Way of the Hunter have been a little disappointing, and it gets me a little bit worried about the game's future. All right, later, Josh. Thanks for dropping in, man. You want a Great One Gemsbox so bad? Dude, that would be sick. That would be really awesome. All right, there's only 4 here, so that's not going to be any new ones to shoot. I think because I only shot half of the zones the first run, and then I shot half the last run, I think it's kind of thrown off the groove of Tahr hunting. We're going to probably have to wait a run or two before they get back into the groove, and... Oh, there we go. Oh, never mind. We got the respawns there. Alaskan Teen, thank you so much for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Hey, Crow, got my first great one after a year. 273 silver, typical rack fallow. Started after watching your grinds, inspired me to start my own grind. Let's go, dude. Let's go. That's awesome. Love to see it. Let's freaking go, bro. That's super cool. All right, we got the only two that were here. Could be military for life. Could be. I mean, Crocs cannot be on the left side of the map. So you said opposite side of the map. The only place you can find Crocs on Emerald is on the right side of the map. And kind of like the middle and like top right, I guess. Glad to hear it, Alaskan team. Glad to hear it, man. Nothing there as of now. Give it a little quick reset. Ba-boom! Bazinga! What's up, Volt? How you doing? Okay, okay. 2 4s, 2 4s. All right, all right. I can deal with that. Wabang! Wabam! That first 4 looked kind of big. I hope that wasn't a diamond 4. I hope I didn't just brutally murder a diamond 4 with a 300. That would suck. Not sure what you're talking about, Lane. I haven't watched sports in like 10 years. So I have no idea what's going on within the sports realm. Oh, okay, we're good. We're good. It wasn't a diamond, so the fact we shot with the 300 doesn't matter. Let's go. Woo! Yeah, for real, Volt. It's good to see you, though, dude. I've been doing good. Been doing pretty good. Been recently taking a little bit less time streaming and doing more like videos and stuff around the house, spending time with my wife and daughter more. But, you know, we're back streaming now. And hopefully sealing the deal on some freaking great ones. Yeah, to be honest, Jaden, like the only thing you can do with solo fallow zones is just shoot them. Hope they respawn in a relatively close area. And then take them down again until they become the low levels. And then at that point, once they're low levels, you can just leave them. I mean, of course I remember you, Volt. You were like a regular in the streams for a very long time. I'm not just going to forget someone who showed up to like the majority of my streams for years, you know? I'm not going to just forget someone who's showed up for so many of my streams. Of course I remember you, dude. Pretty much anybody that has been to a lot of my streams, I'm going to remember their name. Because when you see the same name in tons of streams, you know, it sticks with you. How do you buy the membership? So you should be able to access memberships just by going to the bottom of the chat. You'll see the chat box where you can type. To the right of that, you'll see like the add emotes button. And then to the right of that is the show your support for Scarecrow button. It'll show like a $sign. If you click that, it'll say like membership and super chat and super sticker and stuff like that. You should be able to access the memberships through there. However, if you can't access it through there, there should be a join button next to the subscribe button. That is like the other way to do it. In fact, I think the join button might be the best way. Maybe I'm tripping. Maybe you can't find it through the $sign. Maybe it's the join button. Oh, definitely, Kevin. Definitely. Always forget you instantly. Went to the bottom right and found 3 level 6 and level 7. Nice, dude. Nice. How long have I played? I've been playing this game since December of 2016 when they did a pre-release beta where you essentially like signed up with your email and you had a chance to get added to the beta. I've been playing it since then. Throughout that time, from then to now, I put 7,100 hours into my main account along with at least 500 to 600 in my other like 3 or 4 accounts that I've got for different like series, like the Great One Before Level 60 series, beginner series, etc., etc. Do I hunt or fish? Yes, I have hunted and fished IRL. Primarily fishing, but I have done hunting also. Well, we spooked those off, so that's a big oof. Big ol' yikes. All right, later, Oz. Thanks for dropping in. We'll do our best to get that great one. Let's hope it shows soon. What do you do when a zone disappears in a grind? Really all you can do is try to find where it moved to. Because essentially, whenever you delete a zone, it has to go somewhere. So if you delete a zone, you can just as easily find it again just by kind of looking in the area. Looking around the area, trying to figure out where it moved to. Usually they won't move more than a couple kilometers away, in my experience. So it's usually pretty easy to recover the zones. Oz, thank you for the 11 months as a member. Welcome, Bubba back. Hope you're doing good. Had to flex it real quick before I left. Knew it. Knew it. Yeah, it's unfortunate, Shepard. What DLC should you get? I mean, there's a lot of them that you could get, man. I mean, the high caliber hunting pack is a really good one to get because it's got the 300 AR that I'm using right now. This gun is nuts. It is absolutely redonkulous, dude. Hey, Declan. Thanks for dropping by real quick. Appreciate it. Yes, I've got a Big Game Hunter Pro Hunts video ready for tomorrow. I just have to edit it. But yes, I did hop back on it because you guys have been asking. So yes, Big Game Hunter Pro Hunts video either tomorrow or the day after. Probably tomorrow, though. I'd say it's very likely tomorrow. And that video is going to be doing one of the pro hunts for the region we were in. It's going to be doing the final pro hunt for that region and unlocking the next region. So I'm excited for that. Hopefully you guys will enjoy it as much as I enjoyed recording it. Yeah, for sure, Volt. No worries, dude. Tell Caitlin I said hi as well. I didn't know she was going to be streaming at this time as well. Until a couple people in chat mentioned it earlier. Where's the other ones? No! There's got to be more, right? Let's go see how many are in this zone. Maybe they just weren't respawned. No, EW's not done with making reserves. They're going to make more. They'll definitely make more. They've mentioned before that they're nowhere near done supporting this game. We will definitely get more maps. How long left on the stream? Not sure. I'm kind of just going until I want to stop, you know? Yeah, all those are low levels because there's not a fifth one here. Hey there. That's a 4. And a 3. Okay. 4 and a 3. Oh, hey, there's more. Ooh, that's a big 4. Wait, I hit him, but it didn't get vitals, I don't think. I don't want to shoot again because I'm afraid that I'm going to hit one of the others, like one of the twos. That was a good one as well. Oh, so close. 100.18. He was so close to diamond. Not sure, Austin. I mean, I'm hoping that by the time I get to 100 great ones, that hopefully we'll have a new great one to shoot. Because, I mean, we should get a new great one in December. I feel like there's no way we don't get a new one in December. So if we get a new great one in December, I doubt I'll hit 100 before then. So I'm hoping that one of the new great ones will hopefully be it, whatever it may be. I really hope we get an elk or a mule deer. That would be like my number one hope, is that we get an elk or a mule deer great one and then I can get one of those. That would be super sick. But who knows? Maybe we'll get super lucky and I'll get like 20 great ones before we get another one added to the game. If that happens, then with what we've got, I would probably want a moose as my 100th. Or if I could get the typical rack whitetail, that would be a sick 100th. Where is... Okay, he's tracking it. Good. I'll let the doggo do the work. Yep. That's what I'm saying, man. I'm hoping elk. I'm hoping elk or mule deer. That would be sick. Hey, Kernich, how's it going? Am I saying your name right? Kernich? Kernek? You probably have seen some of my videos. I post a lot of videos on YouTube. I think we've got like... How many videos do we have on YouTube at this point, guys? Like 3,000, something like that? I don't even know. 2.5 thousand, 3,000, something like that. So yeah, you probably have seen a video or two here and there. Yes, I do hunt in real life. I have not hunted IRL for 8 years, though. The last time I went hunting IRL was when I was 18. I'm 26 now, so it's been a while. But I have hunted IRL. I hunted a few different years growing up. And then pretty much like all the time, me and my brother would be out on the farm shooting rats and minks and weasels and raccoons and whatever else would try to kill our chickens. So I've done a lot of hunting, different things here and there. A little bit of deer hunting, a little bit of elk hunting, lots of small game hunting. So yes, I have done a decent bit of hunting IRL. Oh no, Austin, rip, dude. Unfortunate, man. There we go. Thank you, Hunter, for leading me to this. Yeah, with the whitetail, Leland, it's more about like being able to kill a massive amount of them to make money. It's really tough to make lots of money fast on Layton because it just doesn't have like a high concentration of high value animals. Tiawaroa with red deer is like one of the best ways possible. But since you asked for like Layton Lakes money making methods, like your best options are whitetail, or if you can somehow get bear to be consistent, then bears. Sadly, Layton just doesn't have too many amazing options for money making. Smoked? Good to see our Tahr being a little bit better now that we've kind of got back in the groove. They're behaving a little bit better now. Yes, I have had two great ones on the same map at the same time of the same species. Just via stacking. Like, I'd end up spawning one, then I'd just leave it alive, and I'd start shooting whitetail again. And, you know, like 1,000, 2,000 kills later, I'd get another one to spawn. The most I ever got was 4. I got 4 Great One Whitetail on my map at the same time once. That was back in like the prime of my grinding. That's when I was grinding like 6 to 8 hours every single day on whitetail. And so back then, you know, we were pumping out Great Ones left and right because I was just putting in such an absurd amount of time every day to grinding them. Which obviously I don't spend 8 hours grinding every day now. But back then, man, I was going hard with it. I was going crazy. Trying to be like the most insane I could possibly be. Nowadays, I really only do that when we get a new update and have like new Great Ones to go for. When there's new Great Ones to go for, I tend to put in a lot of time, but that's about it nowadays. Speaking of going crazy, I think we did pretty good today. I think we got a decent amount of animals down. We got to take a look at that Great One Whitetail we spawned earlier today. And made some progress on our bears and our Tahr. And we're 2 hours and 48 minutes into the stream, so I think we're going to go ahead and end it because I've got something that I still need to get recorded today. So I will be hopping off now, guys. But I hope you guys enjoyed this stream. Before I go, one more gifted membership and one more gifted sub, because I promised you guys one more. So if you're still here watching, stay for a couple seconds longer. We're going to gift a membership. And if you guys stay for that gifted membership, I'm also going to raid Caitlin because I think she's streaming on YouTube. So stay tuned. Let's go crazy. Let's make Caitlin's day and send as many of you guys over as we possibly can because I believe, yeah, she's streaming right now. She's streaming right now. So for those of you on YouTube, head over to Caitlin's stream. Taskmaster, congrats for getting that gifted. I'll see you guys later. Peace, peace.